And it didn't sound like you overcapitalized the company. It sounded like you got enough to get by. And that also could be an advantage, not having too much money, right?
Yeah, I think we definitely, especially during that era, we sort of found that, especially doing it the first time, that there were a couple advantages. Number one is a lot of people had gotten into trouble because they'd raised so much money and squandered it that they put themselves behind in a big hole and made a lot of mistakes and didn't really value the money and didn't really value how do you create a business that works, because it seemed like the capital was sort of infinite, which I think is another problem that eventually with what's going on today, you know, in a year or two when someone's building a social network for pets and got $5 billion to do it, it's probably going to run into that problem again. So that benefited us. The second thing is it was a very Darwinistic environment, so we were sort of, it meant fewer people could start these types of businesses. So if you came out the other side of the nuclear winter, you would be in great shape, which is what happened on the back end of it. So it just meant that at least the good news was if we weren't raising a ton of money, neither was anybody else. Yeah,
and to get through that. The other part I think about as you're starting small businesses, especially your first time, is if you don't have too much money, you have to be more creative. You have to think your way out of problems because you don't have the money to throw at it and buy your way out of problems.
No, that's been a huge advantage. I mean, as I say now, we've been fortunate with the second business, has been very well capitalized, but it's brought a discipline of what we remembered from the first time I did it. So even though we have the money, we know to keep people sort of in line and you don't have people squandering it. But I think had I not had the experience, and again, my partner Jeff was really great at, I mean, he could get blood from a stone. I mean, it was like, reuse paper clips and stuff like that. So you really learn how to apply the capital in the right way.